Hi, it's Tom of Ottawa, and today we are doing a soft drink taste test, and that soft drink is root beer. Now, so our three kinds of root beer we're going to be taste testing today are A&W, Mug, and Selection. So Selection, for those who are not familiar with it, is a Canadian house brand of grocery store chains. Now, I was hoping for our third to be Barq's root beer, but I can't seem to find it in any grocery store anywhere. So if anybody can let me know in the comments if they know if it's been discontinued in Canada or not. I've seen it like on restaurant menus, well, McDonald's menus, but I haven't been able to find it in bottles or cans anywhere. But anyways, we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to start with A&W. So A&W, of the famous the root beer, house root beer of the famous burger chain. As you can see here, it's a lighter color root beer. It says caffeine free on the can. It's not too sweet. It's a little bit lighter in flavor. It's a little bit sort of more mild in flavor, but it's quite nice still. I'm gonna take a sip of water here to cleanse my palate, and then we're going to switch to Mug. So Mug root beer. It's definitely a stronger smelling taste. Smell, sorry. It's a bit like thicker and almost a little bit a thicker, more caramelly texture to it, but it doesn't have as much sort of the root beer flavor of A&W. So far, that is the leader. I like the A&W a bit better. But this one, I'm going to take another sip just to validate my... Yeah, it's a little bit more sugary and syrupy than the A&W. The A&W tastes a little bit more crisper, a little bit more like refreshing. And finally, we're going with Selection. So you can see here, different sort of shape of glass, but it's not bad, actually. So it's a similar in texture, more caramelly texture to the Mug, but doesn't quite have the same amount of flavor to it. It's a little bit bland. Doesn't really taste much like root beer, actually, at all. Now that I have a little bit more as it goes through my palate, it's pretty meh. The Selection. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's the house brand, $1.50 a bottle versus a little bit more expensive bottle. So in order of favorites, I think A&W is my favorite. Mug is second favorite, but there's a big gap between these. These two are very similar, except for the Mug has a bit more flavor to it. This one, different texture. It's a more refreshing, a little bit more bubbly, a little bit more of the sort of root beery flavor you like. So yeah, so that is my official ranking is A&W, Mug, Selection. And if I can get a hold of Barq's root beer in a can or a bottle at anywhere in Canada, I will give that a try and do a follow-up. But anyways, if you haven't already given me a follow, please do so. It'd be very helpful. But till next time, it's Tom of Ottawa.